Lord Robert, I'm your humble servant. If you had not told the Sultan that he drawed was a test, and that he must rise to the challenge, he might not have pulled through. Gallopolis is a place where chivalry and honor are everything. We never forget those who we are indebted to. That I promise you. You may rest assured that your name will live on in legend. Happy birthday, old friend. There shall be many more yet. That I have no doubt. Oh, and thank you once again for your invaluable advice regarding the terrible blue orb business. When we told the suspects that the orb was a fake, the culprit was so shocked that he collapsed in a tearful heap on the floor. It really was the most marvelous ruse. I hope you're having a wonderful birthday. You know, I'm still grateful to you for picking me all those years ago. I remember when I went to the tournament, I was scared out of my wits. All the other fighters looked so tough, I thought I didn't stand a chance. But would you believe it? Just before the tournament started, there was a torrential downpour and the whole thing was postponed. In the end, a lot of the toughest fighters caught colds and pulled out. I managed to win a bunch of my matches by default because my opponents didn't show up. What a result! In the end, I was a run-up and I never had to throw a punch. What a stroke of luck, eh? Me and my maids are the finest fighters in Octagonia, and we came to wish you a very happy birthday, your royalness. Oh, and if you're wondering who led the likes of a crash here party, it was that lucky lad you sent off to represent Dundrizzle in the tournament all them years ago. We're still talking about him, believe me. I hope you don't mind, but wanted to meet the man who picked the fighter who represented Dundrizzle all those years ago. The guy is a good friend of mine now, you see? Some fighters are just born lucky, and he's one of them. I'm amazed you managed to see that in him, cause he's not exactly impressive to look at. You've got a rare eye for folks' inner strength, you know that? Serving you was the single greatest honor of my life, Lord Robert. Aye, Dundrizzle's future is assured. I mean, with Lord Robert, King Erwin and young Mara, how can we go wrong? You're truly an inspiration to all of us. You are all dead. I'm talking to dead people here. You'll never guess whose idea it was to make a cake this big. None other than your pride and joy, wee Mara. It's an honor to meet you, Lord Robert. All Gallopolitans know you as the man who inspired the Sultan to guide us successfully through our time of drought. It would be no exaggeration to say that you are the reason we are all alive and well and can be here today. There are no words to express our gratitude, only circumstance. The heartiest of happy birthdays to you, old friend. Dundrizzle has always been a friend to Gallopolis. We owe you a great debt for the help you offered us when we were beset by drought. Upon your wise advice, all Gallopolis pulled together and weathered the crisis as one. I believe this experience made us stronger as a people. We have a bright future ahead of us, thanks to you. Is gigantesco, see? Is the idea of young Mara to represent you with the giant cake. You must try a slice, Senora. Well, wishers have gathered from every corner of the land to celebrate your birthday with you. There could be no clearer display of the high esteem you're held in. Come on, Grandpa, follow me. Mara wants to take his grandpa around and show him off to everybody. Don't keep him waiting, will you, Father? Everyone loves you, Grandpa. All the scholars were telling me how clever you are. You're amazing. Oh, get away with you. I don't want to get a big head, but it wouldn't be a bad idea for you to mix with those bookish types, Mara. The king has to know a lot of things. I show you, Grandpa. I'm going to study hard until I know as much as you do. Now let's go over here. Come on, Grandpa. Wow, are they real circus performers, Grandpa? I've only ever read about them. Ah, is that right, laddie? Well, we'll need to take a trip to Gallopolis and visit the big top. It's quite something, let me tell you. Hey, can we really go? Promise? Aye, that's a promise. Hey, Now let's go this way. Grandpa, is it true that man over there was a runner-up in a fighting tournament in Octagonia without ever having to throw a punch? Aye, sometimes all you need is luck on your side. You never know how things are gonna turn out. Life's never boring, that's for sure. So, if ever you're going through a hard time, just remember that things can change. If you refuse to give up, your luck is bound to change. Got it, I'll never give up, no matter what. It's been lots of fun walking around with you, Grandpa, but I'm getting hungry. And no, how about a slice of cake? It was my idea to have the biggest birthday cake ever. Of course, that's always what kids come up with. Just make the cake bigger.
ユグノアが滅ぼされることなく、エレノアもアウインも我が孫も誰もが幸せそうに生きておる。この場所もここにいる皆もおそらく現実ではないのじゃろう。じゃがそうとは分かっていても。
これおじいちゃんの。よかったわね。
なんと幸せで離れがたい光景じゃろう。
Gosh darn it, kid!
おお、大丈夫か。これこれ、泣くでない。
Those carpets are probably so clean you could eat from them.
そうじゃ。あの日、わしらは戦いに敗れ、世界は闇に覆われた。そして一人目を覚ましたわしは、仲間たちの無事を祈りつつ、魔王と戦う力を得るべく旅に出た。そう、我が師であるニマ大使に修行をつけてもらうために。ということは、ここは。
どうしたの、おじいちゃん。
すまんのう。おじいちゃんには行くべきところ、やるべきことがまだ残っているようじゃ。
おじいちゃん、どこかへ行っちゃうの？
ああ、行かねばならぬ。もしかすると寂しい思いをさせてしまうかもしれん。でもお前さんは強い子じゃ。きっと元気でいておくれよ。
Miss Quacken, no! Hello there! How are you doing? How was your day so far? I hope you're doing fine. We have to leave this place now. What's the matter, Your Majesty? You aren't seriously about to leave a party in full swing, are you? Boundless happiness awaits you here, you know. Joy, laughter, and all the manner of wonderful surprises. Are you really willing to leave it behind?
わかったわ、王様。そこまでの決意なら、もう止めはしない。でもどうして？理由を聞かせて。
思い出したんじゃよ。今わしに必要なのは甘い夢の世界ではなく、魔王を倒すための強さだということを。だからわしは一刻も早くここを抜け出し、我が師匠ニマ大使のもとで修行を受けなければならないのじゃ。
せっかくあんたの好みに合わせてこんな姿まで撮ったっていうのに、どうやら余計な気遣いだったようだね。
なんとその姿はバニーちゃんが我が師匠ニーマ大使に。
は
ここは
Oops. That's not looking nice. When bright brand bores through heaven's doors, the sun shall rise o'er darkness skies, and banish night with holy light.
ここはよるべなくさまよう哀れな魂が流れ着く場所。冥府へようこそ。久しいな、ロー。こんなところまで修行を受けに来るなんて、我が弟子ながら見上げた根性だね。
大使様。
幸せとは、時に己の歩みを引き止める何より手強い枷となるもの。よくぞそれを断ち切った。
ではあの光景はやはり。
そう、全部あたいが用意したものさ。しっかり乗り越えてくれて、まずは一安心といったところかね。
おお、それではわしに修行をつけてくださるのですね。
なに早とちりしてるんだい。あれだけで終わりってんじゃ、あんたも物足りないだろう。
え？
今のあんたに修行を受ける資格があるか、毎日の稽古をサボってなかったかは懐かしのこれで確認させてもらうよ。
Then I should have saved.
それは大使様の殿下の
He's going to give us the slaps.
叩き棒。しかも
The naughty stick.
本気ですね、大使様。ならばわしも視力を尽くすまで。
Miss Quaxon. You've got to focus on university, you know.
始めようかね。
気をつけるのじゃ。
I'm doing fine, thanks for
全力
asking.
で来なきゃ。
Ooh, dodge. Going to dodge. Can we buff ourselves? As long as she's dodgy like that. Breath attacks? I don't think so. Okay. Propeller blade? Oh, can we wait? No, he didn't had the regen thing. Okay. Whoa, shit! Whoa!
Holy!
遊んでやろうかね。
Oh god, no!
あんたの力 そんなもんかい？
Spellcaster? Oh. Oh.
遊んでやろうかね。
おりゃたまらん。
Come on, lady.
全力で来なきゃ怪我するよ。
ウィングブロー。
Do my... Wait, are my healing spells... Do they get reflected as well? Let's try.
Holy.
No. Oh, thank God. That would have sucked. Ah!
あんたの力そんなもんかい？あたいの本気見せてやるよ。
Oh.
さーてまだまだ行くよ。
Oh. Oh shit.
Holy.
Oh shit.
Maho Kata. 無茶は禁物じゃ。そこじゃ。スキュラ
Okay. Okay, good.
ベホイム。
Come on, lady, go down.
そこじゃ。
Finally. Woo.
わしの勝ちですな。
どうやら稽古はサボってなかったようだね。けどあたいに言わせればまだまださ。
そんな。
しかし覚悟は見せてもらったよ。あの魔王に挑もうって気概があんたの拳からひしひしと伝わってきた。 今のあんたなら奥義を習得できるかもしれないね。
Yep, as you'll ever be.
大使様、では今度こそ。
ああ、お望み通り修行をつけてやるよ。ただし、あんたがこの冥府にいる間、あんたの肉体はどんどん消耗していく。だから本来何年もかかるような修行をごく短い時間で叩き込むことになるよ。地獄を見る準備はできてるかい？
もちろんです。この牢、大使様とご一緒できるなら地獄の果てまでお供いたしますぞ。
よし、いい返事だ。
しかし大使様のバニー姿にはすっかり騙されましたな。あの完成度、まるで本物のピチピチバニーを見ているようでしたぞ。
ま、あたいも若い頃はいろいろとね。
それはどういう？
そんなことより
He was a playmate.
始めるよ。まずは腕立て1万回からだ。
1万回ですと。きょい。
Shit, man. Phew. I don't want to switch plays with him. Shit. So only the sisters are left now.
勇者の仲間たち、その希望の炎の輝きは今も消えてはいない。たとえロトゼタシアが闇に包まれても全てが終わったわけではない。まだ希望はある。
Okay, we're done with the extra episodes. No Serena, no Veronica. Oh shit! Mara has lost the power of the Luminary. But friends are four. Awarded to the Luminary's companions for standing strong in Uria's hour of need. Accolade Accumulator. Awarded for acquiring at least 50 accolades. Mara looks into the mirror. He sees the face of a big blue fish staring back at him. He shuts his eyes tightly, but when he opens them again, the fish's face swims back into view. Mara sighs, and a string of small bubbles float out of the fish's mouth and drift up to the ceiling.
Oh, 目覚めた、目覚めおった。勇者様がお目覚めじゃ。一時はエラ、皮膚ともに呼吸停止、ピクリとも動かんかったというに、まさに奇跡。女王様に報告じゃ。
Hello. It's wonderful to see that you've awoken finally. You've been sleeping ever since you fell into the sea. We're safe down here, but awful things are happening ashore. Speak to Queen Marina if you wish to find out more. Her Majesty awaits you in her palace to the north. If you're feeling fit enough, I'd urge you to go forth. Let's loot this place. Hello? Oh, wait, no. This is the courtship. Whenever discord or disorder of any degree occur beneath the sea, this is where the truth of the matter is judged. There's an important case currently underway. If you're only here angling for some juicy gossip, I'd advise you to withdraw. Bless my soul, you won't believe this. I was on my usual morning swim about the place when that merman swam up from out of nowhere and tried to take a bite out of me. I was dumbfounded. I mean, I wouldn't have minded if he'd just asked me first, but preying on people without their permission is a whole different kettle of fish. Oh, it's enough to make you green about the gills. You agree, don't you? You can't just grab a passing guppy and start eating them. You've got to give them a chance to swim away first, right? No. You mean you're on the merman's side? You think he had a case for dismissal? What kind of a fish are you? Blockhead, and the dog is my own dear brother. The fool tried to feast on a fish without asking first. Still, he stopped as soon as he saw he was in the wrong, and us fish folk gobbled up guppies and snack on snappers all the time. I only hope the judge sees it the same way. I'm a hatchling lawyer until now. My only case have been minor misdemeanors, drunken dabs, jay swimming places. But now I find myself entangled in the persecution of one accused of infringing our kingdom's constitution. It all happened a few months ago. I'd been living on nothing but seaweed for weeks when that delicious-looking fish swam by. My greed exceeded my need, and I did my misdeed. He just looked so lovely and lively. Before I knew it, I jumped in and was nibbling on his fresh, fishy fins. I didn't mean to be unkind, but in hindsight, I should have asked him if he minded. Now I'm in a bind. I may get fined or even confined. A justice of the courtship, I must judge each case before me. Some drip with the deepest intrigue, while some others frankly bore me. Today's defendant is accused of breaking from traditions and feasting on a fish without first asking its permission. Didn't even know that's a thing. I hear the ocean whispering. Her voice is filled with fear. She tells me that a beast of boundless animus draws near. I've never known the ocean to speak anything but sooth. The storm will soon consume us all. This is the honest truth. Treasure. It might not look like it, but I'm not slacking off. I'm replenishing my energy so that all my faculties will be fresh when Judgment Day rolls around. So I hear that you are the luminary and that you have come down to us from the world above. But how can that be true when you are a fish? Somebody must be trying to wind me up. Ah, traveler, you're up and about already. When we found you floundering in that coral forest, I feared the worst. The sharks were circling, smacking their lips and drawing lots to work out which one got to eat what. Mr. Speckbowl, hello there, how are you doing? How's your day? If Your Majesty hadn't decreed that they leave you be, you'd be in several sharks' bellies by now. Hello, hello, Mr. Speckbowl, sir. What about this lady? The monster swept into my village round the northern cape. We tried to flee, but only I was able to escape. Beyond the city's boundaries, there's naught but death and fear. I beg you, little fishy, please don't stray too far from here. Oi, oi! What you've got here, then? It ain't every day I get a fish swimming into me shop. You've got a bit more about you than your lily-livered mates, ain't you? Too right you have. Lovely jubbly, I reckon you and me are gonna get along just fine. Only problem is I'm all out of stock. The delivery fish ain't been coming these last few weeks, and I have already sold the stuff I had. Nothing I can do in it.